So obviously everybody knows about the Boss DS-1, right? Probably one of the most popular distortion pedals ever made. Everybody's used this thing, Kurt Cobain, Paul Gilbert. But my experience of this pedal is that I find it's a lot better for rhythm guitar. So like if I use this for, you know, say like a We Die Young, Alice in Chains type riff, I find that I can really get it to sound good. And then when you use it for things like lead guitar parts, still sounds really awesome. But there's something that's weird about this pedal is that I find that there's some kind of like compressed sound. I'm not a pedal expert, but to me it almost sounds like there's like a limiter. It sounds like if you know, you put your limiter up on your project too much, you put the gain up too much, and you set the output level too low to, you know, negative 1.5 or something like that, and you crank the gain, and it sounds like it's like hitting the ceiling. Like it sounds like squished. It kind of has this strange pumping quality to it. Now, I understand that distortion pedals do compress the signal, but this is something that I've noticed about this pedal, that it has this sound to it. It has this brick wall sound to it whenever I play really intense lead parts with like a lot of vibrato and stuff. So let me show you what I mean more specifically. This riff, this is a Comeback Kid song. It's called Absolute. Sounds really dope, right? But when I play some like lead parts like that, it just doesn't sound. Like it sounds good, but it just has like a weird sound to it. That's hard for me to explain. And if we turn the distortion down, it's still really the same thing. Maybe someone in the comments can, you know, elucidate what's going on there. But yeah, that's just something about the pedal that I've noticed. To be frank, I've only had about several drive pedals and a few distortion pedals in my life, so I don't have like the world to compare to. So it's very possible that other pedals on the market are doing that same kind of thing, that thing that I'm talking about. But this is just something that I've noticed about this pedal and ultimately kind of what I don't like about it. The one thing I do like about it is something that I mentioned in my other video, which is that the tone knob on this, the EQ spectrum on this pedal is so wide. You can do so much with it in terms of your ultimate tone. I think maybe the only way for this pedal to be more versatile would be to have it so that zero distortion made like very, very, very little drive. In that case, I think that this would almost be the ultimate pedal. Like if you were to remove that limiting sound that I'm talking about and have the distortion so it could go almost all the way to zero, I think that this would probably be my favorite distortion pedal. But those things don't exist, or they do exist in the case of the limiter sound. So I guess it isn't my favorite pedal.